Okay. Yeah, so my name is Kwabena Prempe. I reside in the UK and in Ghana, so I go back and forth. Before the COVID, I used to come every 6 months, 3 to 6 months. But since the COVID, this is a year since I've been here. But you know, we're trying to do some stuff on this side, so I haven't been idle. I've also been working in the UK to try and get things established here. Last year, I planted some pineapples on this site right here. And the pineapples for now, it's a bit soft here, don't go here. The pineapple for now, some of them are starting to fruit. But the main purpose for this site is to do like a mixed farming project. And we want to do it to, I won't even say anyone's standards, but my standards, because I'm very passionate about farming. But I also want to have it neat with some beautification, as they say it in Ghana, some landscaping as well. So at the moment, we're doing some fish farming here. And in fish farming in Ghana, people have different methods of doing it. Some people do the earthen ponds, some people do the tarpaulin. But because I want a more permanent structure, which is good, like in longevity, this is a more sustainable type of structure for me. That's why I chose this. It's more expensive than most people would go for, but for longevity, this will give you peace of mind. We're also planning to have some snail farms, 2 snail farms at the back there, which will be in a greenhouse, neat and tidy. And then all over this site here, we're planning to do some vegetable farming. So we'll have numerous amounts of beds with irrigation. We're planning to do some okra, peppers, different varieties of peppers, and also some garden eggs, nadwa, as they say here. That's one of my favorite vegetables, you know, so we have to do that. Once all this pineapple has been harvested, the plan is to do some greenhouses here, greenhouse structures where we'll be doing some tomatoes. You know, different varieties of tomatoes is also something that I love to do. So we'll be doing some tomatoes, we'll be doing some cucumbers. We'll also incorporate a place where we can harvest, package and clean all the vegetable produce as well, you know. And then later on we'll do some houses. But even at the front of the plot, you know, the vision is to have a stop-off spot where you can buy some whole foods, you know, whether it's some of the vegetables that we sell here, the fishes that we sell here, and then also just stop off and relax, you know, rest a little bit. You can get some natural juices, you know, and just come and have a look at the site, see what we're doing. You know, we're taking our time to do it because the vision is something that's personal to me and I've been planning it for a while, you know, so we're taking our time to try and get it correct. And everything we plan to do organic, you know, no chemicals. If it's chemicals that we use, it will only be minimal, and that's if we have severe extreme problems. So we can have a look at the structure. We started off with a foundation about let's say about 2 months ago. You know, the foundation is actually 4 blocks deep because this site is very soft. There's a lot of water on the site, you know. So once we did the foundation, then we had to do the block work, then the pipe work. Right now we're at the roofing stage, where the carpenter is going to put the roofing sheets on today. Once that's done, then the masons will come and do the plastering and the dressing, and then the plumber will do the final pipe work, which will be to raise these 2 tanks up. So in fact we have 6 tanks here which will be holding catfish. We're going to be doing catfish farming. I prefer tilapia, but there's a reason why we're doing catfish, so that'll be you know, another topic. But the capacity for these 6 tanks will be about 5,000 catfishes. You know, there's people doing some in earthen ponds which has got like, you know, 10,000, 15,000. But you know, we're going to be doing the capacity for about 5,000. And as you can see, the land we have here, as this goes well, there's more room for expansion. You know, because this is a really decent site, and this is a very busy road. You know, in fact, as we're sitting here on the site, you hear cars just going up and down all the time. You know, it's extremely busy, and it's the only main road to Koforidua from the mountains. A lot of people come from Aburi, come from Accra, and they go into Koforidua, and this is the main road that they'll be using. So it is a very ideal spot, you know, position for whatever projects you want to do, whether it's farming, apartments, you know, fish farming, vegetation farming, and even if you just want to live in this region, you know, this part of the eastern region, you know, the lands that's available for now, we don't tend to go so deep into the mountains where there's a lot of farmlands available. which we can also help you source. But these main road ones, you know, these are prime locations at the moment. You know, as we're talking, you can hear, you know, it's like every 10 seconds cars are going past. So in fact, this being on the roadside, this is the N4 straight to Koforidua, and we're about 10 minutes away from our door. So this town is called Yensiso, just after Manfe. And if you look just over there, this is where we're doing the mixed farming project. Across the road here, we have 2 plots that's available for sale right now. So there's a lot of development that's coming around here at the moment. And the idea is, if we had investors and we're able to sell these 2 plots, we can kind of join these 2 concepts together, because we're looking for a stop-off spot here, but we could also do some apartments, you know, some guest houses and apartments for rental over here, and just create a little community or a little experience for people. You know, so people that want to come here, people that come here for funerals and events, they can stop off here as well. This is Adoso. Adoso town is like 2 minutes or even 1 minute down the road there, where there's like a major market. This is the main road, N4, the same N4 road that comes from Accra, goes all the way to Koforidua, goes all the way to Tafo. And this is supposed to be one of the biggest poultry farms in Ghana. So everyone knows this farm. You can even see it on YouTube, and got your own channel and so forth. So as for me, we have 4 plots over here. And the 4 plots starts from just here, this demarcation. This section here will be a road. So where this car is parked, going all the way down will be a road, sliding down. And then we have 4 plots from the top here, going all the way to the bottom, you know. And the idea for here, because it's such a prominent location, is to do, you know, we're looking for investors to do a development. We want to create an experience here where we have, you know, a stop-off spot where you've got some stores at the front, you've got a mini pharmacy, possibly even a clinic, a chemist, and then we're going to have some apartments. You know, some very modern townhouse, nice apartments with a little swimming pool, a play area for children, you know, and just some nice landscaping. You know, we don't want to make it too unaffordable, so we want to make it cost effective for people that live around here as well, and people from abroad. You know, you can just enjoy the views. The views are amazing, you know, when you live around here. There's a lot of people from abroad that have purchased land all around this area here, and they're creating, you know, building their own properties or creating their own experiences. So because we are aware of the type of experience we want to create here, we have another site as well. We want to kind of get some investors to develop this site. Yeah. So this is it. The eastern regions is where our family is from Osmasi going forward. So we have a lot of family contacts. Yeah. So even Wafo himself, when I'm in UK and there's lands that we're dealing with or we're selling to people from abroad, you know, I get Wafo to manage it or to be the intermediary. So he'll be the one that will go and show them the land and stuff like that. Even if I'm dealing with them, sometimes I don't even get involved in the monetary side of it. Yeah. Sometimes they deal with the family direct. If they feel comfortable dealing with us because they trust us now, then we'll be an intermediary for them. You know, it will be myself or it'll be Wafo that will be showing them around. You know? And I also have a brother here as well. He shows them some lands as well. So it's not just lands that we have ourselves for sale. We also know the families that are here selling lands. You know, because we're dealing with the families direct, and the families are more reasonable. You know, a lot of times we're just happy for people from the diaspora to be able to come here and buy land that's trustworthy and secure without the complications and problems that you can get. You know, but most of the times it's just a straight connection with the family. They do their business transaction, and we make sure that all the paperwork and everything just goes smoothly. You know, where we'll be going, I've sold 2 plots. Maybe 2 plots. I've sold 2 plots on one site, which is 7 plots, and then another site which is 4 plots. I've sold 1 plot there to 3 different friends or acquaintances from the UK. We've done the indenture for them, paperwork is all gone through, no problem. I've had those sites for like 2-3 years, no litigation, no problem. Even if you don't do nothing on the site, in this region we know that any site that we sell, you're not going to have any problem. You know, now with Accra and some of these areas, you don't build within 1 year, there's always problem. People come and encroach on your land. You know, here you don't have any issue. You know, and also the air is nice. From an air there, that's it. From an air there, you know. So you can start from here. As we see, there's 2 projects going on ahead of us, and these are 2 different people that are building. So in fact, when the second person came and saw the first one building, they said, oh, can you give me the mason as well? And it's the same mason that's doing the second building for them as well. So the site starts from here. And surrounding it is all family land. It's all like people that's related to us. So there's no issues. And even they were selling it at one point, but because we didn't have money, we didn't buy it. But it starts from here. And these 2 plots have been sold. In the middle, there's a half plot that we sold to another one of our friends. He lives here actually. He works in Accra. So behind this building, going all the way down, there's about 4 plots available. And each one is going for about, you know, the prices that we said. So you can see this mason started building. This person started building already, and because of the slope, this one is doing the basement, as you can see, and putting self-contained units underneath. But this one didn't want no basement, so they're just filling everything with their foundation. You know, so, and as you can see, if we go around this side here, the 4 plots goes all the way down, and at the bottom there's a stream at the bottom as well. You know, so whoever buys the last one will have the views of the stream as well. So 4 plots going all the way down. So this is the last plot? No, there's 4 plots more. 4 more, okay. Yeah, so let's say 6 plots together, or 6.5. Okay. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and then there's 4 more additional plots available, Oh, top. Going all the way down now.
Because so as I say, the problems with everyone. So one shiny a bit me I and do jail cry. They may make sure say me who new and new run ankasa na me na tena say me pass away and I say me pese me do obi behwe. The answer na me do obi be kohwe no and me say ono ye real way a say me ko hu no. Nti no efa eno nkwa de any problem.
Because you free hanam so no. Obi invent me embegina any men kan say oh asasi we na ebusua and I say any papa there on do no correct because you nim ebusua phone number hanam. Nti ebetimi ahwehwe mu ahu say
ahwehwe mu ansa na ya ko ho.
So you can tell whether they're telling the truth or not because we're from here.
On asase so obi ho awaye obi ho onye because sikasem obi o ni sika na o de be ye no but ne dia say na otumi ye na so okay o de mon peke na mo ko search nhwe say virgin land so don't say yempe bibia de enam gu ase ebebre obi a this officer over to asase wa ha nsuro ho bra be mo asase ankase wani beje invite obi o pass asase wa ha omra o me hu kebi kwabna boaf o be man asase amase